Hello, my dudes. For those who do not know, I am a weeb, and also a brony, but I think you should probably know that at this point. So I got 2 anime to make pony alternate universes up. I actually have a lot more than 2, but drawing takes time, and this video does have to be finished at some point, even though it definitely won't be finished on time anymore. Heck. So let's just start. My Little Pony and Kaguya-sama crossover. Twilight-sama, Friendship is War. I have a love-hate relationship with the show. Chika is best girl of all anime ever. She is the best, goodest, best girl. But Jesus Christ, I hate the main characters. They need to confess already. The plot is that the president and vice president of the student council are in love with each other and just won't tell each other because they're stupid. Which is very irritating for me, considering I heavily prefer when characters quickly get together and stay together and give me fluff. Okay, let's start with Best Pony Applejack as President Shirogane. Shirogane is poor and works very hard to be the president, have a job, and get the highest scores in the school. He's a bit obsessed with working and earning money, so Applejack is the most fitting. Plus, he's a tsundere. And yeah. I did almost do Rainbow Dash, but honestly, that's dumb. I have no idea what I was thinking. Not much changed in her design, I just gave her Shirogane's eye bags and his shirt. Next is my waifu. Look at her, she is pretty. So naturally, I had to do Pinkie Pie with how bubbly she is. It is a perfect fit, even though Fluttershy's color palettes would have technically worked better. Pinkie's personality wins out completely. So I slapped on Chika's dress, specifically the summer dress, because I feel like that fits her personality better, and a bow, and she was done. Straight on to the next one. Flutters is the treasurer, Ishigami. I'm bad with remembering names. It's fitting, though I wouldn't say they're at the same level of kindness by any means. The anxieties and fears match pretty well. So I ruffled up her hair and made her a little bit more unkempt. Plus I put her in his sweater and gave her his headphones. Next up, Ai Hayasaka. It was a close tie between Rarity and Starlight. Ai is Kaguya's maid and switches between being the perfect serious maid and being a spunky schoolgirl who ignores the rules for the sake of fashion. Ultimately, I went with Rarity because fashion, and also Ai's outfit reminds me a bit of Plainity. So I threw her mane into a ponytail and gave her Ai's outfit. I struggled a bit with the jacket around her waist, but I eventually tied the sleeves into a bow-like thing, and that seemed to look alright. Last but not least, the main character as the main character. Kaguya is serious and smart, and though I wouldn't say that Twilight's a kudere or a tsundere, it's close enough. So she gets Kaguya's winter dress and her hair tied up like hers. I actually really like how this one turned out. She's my favorite out of the batch. And I haven't drawn a background in a long hecking while, so I might as well replicate the student council's office. Right, next anime. Last anime of the video. My favorite anime. Satsuten. Angels of Death. Angels of Slaughter. So, elements of slaughter? Maybe? That's subject to change. This is a horror, though I don't actually think it's that scary at all after the first episode. It is edgy, and there's a lot of blood and dark humor.
You're the one who's getting all worked up because you've got such a raging hard-on for dead bodies!
Literally all the characters are evil and or sinful, at least. Like, they're pretty much all cheesy horror movie villains, and I love them with all of my heart. So, content warning on the screen, and also spoilers, because you should really watch this anime. Trust me, it's so good. The basic plot is that they're all in this building with different floors, and all the floors have a mastermind behind that floor, and the floors are filled with puzzles and stuff like that are meant to kill their victim. The anime starts with Rachel waking up in the building and soon finding out that she's gonna be the next to die. Isn't that fun? So let's start with Rachel Gardner. Cozy Glow. Sinful lolly. I had to, it was obvious. The only character that would actually truly fit Ray is Maud because they're both kuderes, but Cozy's better. Also, Ray is the smart puzzle-solving character, and Cozy's cutie mark is a chess piece, so it's perfect. I let her hair down from those tight curls to make her look less preppy. I gave her Ray's choker and a saddlebag that contains a needle, some thread, and something else. I wasn't vibing with her and Ray's shirt, so instead I pushed the iconic stripes onto her mane and tail piece, as well as her saddlebag strap. I changed her eyes and in turn her cutie mark blue like Ray's. Ray's eyes carry quite a bit of symbolism and plot. In fact, most of the characters' eyes are really special. I had to make them look dead inside, as Ray has given up on life, so I thought the dark blue of Ray's worked better than the warm peach of Cozy's. She's a strong contrast character from the other main character, my husbando. Look at him, I love him. I know I called Chica waifu, but she doesn't hold a candle to my man Isaac Foster. Isaac is a grade A dumbass. Psychotic killer dumbass, yes, but dumbass nonetheless. So my choices were Tyrek, Rainbow Dash, Gallus, and Sandbar. Tyrek because he works with Cozy Glow and Zach works with Ray. Rainbow because she's also a grade A dumbass. Gallus because he's sarcastic like Zach. And Sandbar, again, dumbass. I narrowed it down to one of the Student 6 because they directly oppose Cozy in the Season 8 finale, and basically at a flip of a coin, I chose Sandbar. Plus I thought his colors would look nice mixed with Zach's. So I gave him Zach's hoodie and scythe and bandages, and I burned him from the waist up, just like my man Zach. He also gets different sized and different colored eyes to match with Zach's. I covered up his cutie mark with bandages because even though they would be safe from the burn marks in theory, I think Zach would want to cover them up because either he got it in Killing, in which I don't feel like designing a new cutie mark, or he doesn't like the fact that his cutie mark's based around the sea because, you know, the only person who was ever really nice to him before Rachel, yeah. It actually would fit that he would have gotten his cutie mark from getting revenge on the people who killed the old man, so a turtle would still fit. Still, I don't think he'd like it, so he covers it up. Next up on floor B5, Dr. Flutters and her sick obsession. I don't know why I chose Flutters, but she was the first one who popped into my mind and it stuck. Thus, she is Dr. Danny. I hate Danny. I do not understand Danny's stance. He's a wonderfully written character. I feel sick every time he's on screen. That is why I'm not yelling about the stupidity of him still being alive. Oh my god, just die already. He is a really good villain, and I love to hate him. I gave Flutters his lab coat and tie, and again changed her eyes a bit. Danny's eye is yellow, and he has a fake eye with 2 irises, one green and one red. I tried letting Flutters keep her cyan eye and making the fake yellow and red, but the contrast wasn't there, so her real eye is yellow and her fake is cyan and red. Sweetie Belle is Eddie. Sweet, darling Eddie. Eddie is obsessed with only killing those who want to die, so that he can make them beautiful in death. Yeah, I don't understand Eddie's stance either, but at least he's better than Danny. So, Shota, a young boy who likes pretty things. I'd say Rarity, but I didn't feel like aging her down, and I especially didn't feel like aging him up because he's got a crush on Ray, and that would be weird. So I went with Rarity's little sis. She gets his overalls and scarf and his pumpkin bag sack thing. I don't know what it is. It's not a pumpkin, I think. I don't know. It's cute though. Next, Pinkie as Cathy. Rarity would have probably fit personality-wise better, being that Cathy is very flamboyant and showy, but Pinkie's more energetic and shares the same hair color as Cathy, so I went with that. Also, Cassie's thing is punishing those who have committed crimes better than she thinks the government can, and Pinkie does kind of have that thing of don't ever break a Pinkie promise that tends to show up in every Pinkie Grimdark. So she gets Cathy's outfit, gloves and all, though I did skip out on the hat and the shoes. And I made her mane and tail fade from blonde to pink, just like Cathy's. And bang, she's done. Last again is Twilight, as Father Grey, a priest who uses hallucinogens and has a thing for snakes, which is probably a reference to the whole apple thing. His color is primarily purple, and he's serious and very religious. Spoilers, this show is pretty anti-Christian. And you could argue that Twilight is religious if you see Celestia as God. I mean, she isn't religious, but it works for the alternate universe. So she gets his shirt, vest, jacket, cape thing, I don't know what it's called, his cross, and his snake. Though it's not his snake is white. This one is pink and purple. It's Spike. And she loses her eyes, because he doesn't have pupils or irises. He's not blind, I don't think. I also don't know if there's symbolism in that, but it's okay, it looks cool. Honestly, all the designs in the show are based off of the rule of cool, and I love it, so... And that is all. I was going to do a third, but I ran out of time. Like I said, I really don't think this video is going to get out on time, god damn it. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. There's been quite a spike in subscribers in the last month, so thank you. I can't even tell you how much that means to me. If you guys like this video, I will do more, but you gotta tell me that you like the video by liking the video. I have a lot of anime pony crossover ideas. I really want to do ponified openings with them, but that's going to take time because animation is hard. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.